And by the second time, I landed in Guwahati on my way to Tezu via Dibrugarh. The hangar was ready, the pathway was ready, but the contents needed in a hangar, namely aircraft, that was missing. The idea of having a hangar is not to have an empty hangar. The hangars were put there so that it could house aircrafts to improve the connectivity of the northeastern parts of our country. We, for one, are motivating airlines to come there and do it. There are some constraints because states also have to become aviation friendly. Unfortunately, that is still to come about. I have been persuading chief ministers, writing to them to bring down the taxes on aviation turbine fuel. I am hopeful that they do it, because aviation turbine fuel costs are working out roughly 45 to 50% of the operational costs of an airline. So, we do need to become aviation friendly. Probably, if the states in the northeast do become aviation friendly, infrastructure gets put into place and doesn't idle away and becomes productive infrastructure, I guess aviation-wise we will be on a good wicket. So anyway, we have seen or heard the speeches of His Excellencies across the board. They have been aggressively marketing their countries and looking forward to investments around. I guess this is the right direction we are going in. We need to solve these problems. We need to identify these problems. We need to go ahead and make things happen. Because if we don't make it happen, it will become good intentions and will remain as good intentions. Governments, at best or worst, are catalysts. Catalysts, they advance reactions without changing their own nature. So, governments can be proactive, and my friend appears to be rather proactive in that sense. So, I myself have not come across a colleague who is so into the state, on hands, and who wanted me to come here and interact with all of you. I, for one, have been fortunate that this direction, you can say, from the Prime Minister, or guidance, you can say, from the Prime Minister, to be visiting the Northeast. I went there. I enriched myself by visiting Tezu. For a South Indian, visiting Tezu is in itself an experience. We have varied cultures, we have varied languages. Of course, a lot of people outside India find it difficult to understand Indians, because in India, unlike most of the world where language and religion mean nation, for us, our nation has come through the ages. Most of us from South India look at it that way, that our east-west orientation of our lands came from the Mahabharata, our north-south orientation came from the Ramayana. So, that sense, India is culturally united, historically united. It didn't matter through the ages who ruled which territory. because we have numerous stories of people crossing each territory, going to other territories, going to the Punya Kshetras, which we see some of them are outside the country today. So, this is India. India was very free in thought and probably showed the world so many things. Like I understand, in 1650, Sher Shah Suri built one of the first highways in India, which connected Sonargaon in Bangladesh to the Indus Valley, which is now in Pakistan. But we Indians have a bad habit also. We hibernate. So we went into a hibernation. The world moved ahead, built its infrastructure, and now we have got up and running behind them. We need to come out of our hibernation, to realize our potential and go ahead. For the day India starts working, I don't think any power in the world can stop India. We look forward to meaningful interaction. We look forward to infrastructure development. We look forward to taking India together, because all of us together as a team, individually we are excellent people. Somehow, as a team, we have not been able to demonstrate to the world that we can work as a team. So let us become part of the team. Let us work and prove to the world that India is second to none. Jai Hind. Thank you.